Okay, guys, so we're back where Ross left you off on the Solution Explorer dashboard. So it's Stefan speaking, by the way, and I'll take you through App Builder and the new stuff we've added there. So when you're on your Solution Explorer dashboard and you open one of your web apps, what you'll see is that it has a very consistent design with the Solution Explorer. It has the exact same header and waffle for navigation, but also some new specific to App Builder settings, like your application settings can now be found there on the cog icon. The first thing we added to App Builder was more logical grouping of your navigation items. For example, your data, all the data that will be used on your app can now be found under this a single tab. All the queries, views, and stored procedures that you'll be using to get data into your app, as well as your data model, can now be found in one place. All of the logic that will be executed, all your scripts and microflows, all your data variables can also now be found on a single place. We've also just improved a lot of the user experience by revamping a lot of the user controls, like new types of menus like these, which are simpler to use. And then what we found is that people were building very, very big applications in App Builder. So what we've tried to make simpler is the navigation or finding what you're trying to use. That's an asset. So what I'll do is I'll just add a couple of pages to show you the ways that you can find your stuff in App Builder now. So I'll just add 3 pages. But in a normal app where you have 40 pages, things will get significantly harder to find. So the first thing you'll find is that we also have a grid view, or a grid view like in Solution Explorer, so it's consistent, and the same as Ross mentioned, it will remember your preference. So if you prefer this view over the card view, then it will remember. If you log out and log in, or choose this view in Solution Explorer, then it will carry through to here. Next way is that you can find your stuff in the sidebar now. So if I just wanted to find page 1, it'll be there, and page 2 will be there, right? And there's also a search bar on each list view of your objects, so you can find your pages here. The next thing we've added is that while you're working, it'll be much easier. You'll be working with probably just a subset of your items instead of all of your items. So what we've added is, I'm just going to also just navigate to a page, 2 pages, so I can show you. So let's say you've been working with these 3 pages, but also different objects in here. There's now a quick navigation bar up top, which you can just click, and everything that you've used in each of the 4 tabs will be easily accessible here. For example, if I'm on page and I want to go back to page, it's as simple as clicking back to page 2. So it'll be much easier from now on to navigate exactly where you want to go. And these are also split exactly to the same categories that are on your main menu. The next thing we've added is a new tool to view what your application will look like on different devices, like tablet or mobile. For example, if we just have a panel, I'm just going to add a panel. So let's say you've built your page now and you're wondering how it will look on tablet or mobile, because it needs to be compatible with that. We've added these 3 icons up top where you can just click them, and these will preview what it'll look like on different devices. Are we still live, Roland? Okay. On different devices. So now it'll be much simpler. You don't need to resize windows or use a different simulator. You can now do this directly in App Builder. It's very smooth and very user-friendly. So that's basically what we've done for App Builder that is visible for now. What we've focused on a lot of performance improvements, a lot of stuff under the hood for designing pages and so on. We've started using newer technologies available to us in Bootstrap 4 So you should see a performance improvement in a lot of your more complex pages, layout-wise. But that is basically it from me. So I'll hand over to Ross now again, and he'll go back to Solution Explorer and take you to a desktop.